Hi everyone. Sorry, we're gonna mute the TV. That way we don't get flagged for hockey.
Are we live?
Yes, we are live.
Oh, right, we are live. I'm trying to get a little bit more lighting on this. There we go. Camera might be jumpy a little bit because
We're still not getting good light for some reason.
yeah.
I don't know what's going on here, people. There we go.
Just took some time, I guess, for it to adjust. Hi, everybody. It's been a while since we had a vlog, whatever it's called.
It begins with a Victor.
Okay, vlog. A lot's happened. I am on chemo, as you can tell. My hair is falling out. It's almost all gone.
I'm trying to shed a little more light on the situation.
Yeah.
There.
That's
That's a little better.
Nope. Oh, wait a minute. There we go.
It's because I moved.
Okay. So, yeah, so we got some good news and some mediocre news, I guess you could
I don't
call
know
it.
what the good news is.
My levels were good.
Oh.
Excuse me. Well, let's go with what Dr. Smith has said. They are actually rethinking of how they do medicine
Sorry.
at the VA due to me. And that made me feel pretty good. And how that...
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to fidget with the angle.
Yeah.
But
So I think that's awesome.
It's just
And
gonna
she's actually changed the way that she views her patients and stuff like that, which is good. She's gotten Dr. Smith is awesome. She's just completely awesome.
he almost slipped on the ice, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
While the game's on, I'm with closed captioning. Or why we have it mute on.
Okay. So yeah, so that's a good thing. And when we went
Hi, Astria.
when we went Monday, my levels were good. All my levels were good. The
Wow, everybody's popping on now.
my blood counts, my white blood cell, my red blood cell, hemoglobin, platelets, all that stuff was up, which is what they want. And some of my liver numbers were down, which is good. And she was happy to see that my liver numbers are starting to fall back down, which is really, really good. Let's see. I went to the range this weekend with the unit. I couldn't stay in the barracks, but I went to the range. I qualified, and anybody from the unit who's watching this, thank you for taking care of me and making sure I was eating and drinking and not getting overheated and everything like that. So thank you if you all are watching. I appreciate it. I know Angie appreciates it. We did have a little scale. Actually,
A big scare.
big scale. Yes.
No, we've had a couple of big scares since your last vlog.
Yes. We went camping. The camping trip was awesome. It was great. We had a great time.
We went to Diamond Caverns.
Diamond Caverns, that's awesome. We went to Dinosaur World. That was freaking awesome too. We went to Mammoth Cave, but we could only do the self-guided tour, but it was still fun and exciting. We're planning on going back down, maybe just for a weekend trip or something like that, just driving down and staying at a cheap hotel or something like that to do the rest of Mammoth Cave. But we had a really good time and it was fun. Dinosaur World was great. I mean,
Dinosaur World was adorable.
Dinosaur World was great. I mean, it's great for all ages. If you got kids and they love dinosaurs, take them. Trust me, it's awesome, completely awesome. It's very educational, but it's fun educational. Yeah, it's fun educational. So go to, if you got kids, take them. It's fun. You can do it you can do a day trip. But go ahead, but take like a lunch, picnic lunch or something like that, because they don't have any food there. But if you leave, you can come back as long as you keep your wristband.
That's Dinosaur World.
That's
anyway.
Dinosaur World. Yeah, it's all Dinosaur World. So yeah. So it's fun. It was great. It was really fun. So the big scales we had was I got a touch of, when we came back, I got a touch of bronchitis and a touch of ammonia.
Pneumonia.
Ammonia.
Pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
Thank you.
I got a touch of pneumonia. I've never had either one of those before that I can think of. So that was kind of scary. It felt like every time I breathed, there was like a clamp on my lungs, and it would just clamp down on them. And then it would relax and open up, and I'd try to breathe deep again, and just clamp down on it. Like someone giving you a bear hug, and you take a deep breath, and they're like, "Oh no, you don't," and they squeeze you.
It's hard to be able to do nothing to help.
So they put me on some major antibiotics. I went through one cycle of antibiotics, and then they gave me something stronger for another cycle of antibiotics. Yeah. So that's all. Feels like it's all cleared up, or mostly cleared up. But I went to the range and, like I said, qualified. Had a big scale on Monday. Went to the doctor, got the results of everything, which was good. She was happy with the results of my blood work. And then, you're going to go ahead and get a treatment. And so head on upstairs to floor 8 and get your treatment. I was like, okay. So we go up there, and they haven't got my stuff yet. And they're like, well, we're going to go ahead and give you your fluids. I was like, all right, that's fine. So they go ahead and give me my fluids. And then my pre-meds come. And so they piggyback with my pre-meds. Basically, it's just like steroids and stuff like that. And then they said that they were going to give me a pill, the Benadryl in pill form. And I'm like, I always get it, intravenous. I get the strong stuff. And he's like, no, we're going to give you the pill form because we're low on that stuff.
Low on the liquid form of Benadryl.
Yeah, the IV Benadryl, the stronger stuff. And I'm like, and in my brain I'm thinking, I'm uncomfortable with this. I mean, this is what I'm thinking. I'm uncomfortable with this. Well, they give me the Benadryl pill, and they give me all my other pre-stuff, and then my chemo comes down, and they hook me up. And I'm sitting there, I'm getting tired because Benadryl makes me sleepy. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, I get bright red. I mean, my whole body.
Redder than what he is right now.
Yeah. I mean, my whole body. It was like I had second-degree sunburn all over my body. And then all of a sudden, my chest, I'm having trouble. My chest is, my heart's pounding. Not too bad, not hurting, but, and I'm breathing. And this other guy who's across from me is like, oh, there's something wrong. And they're looking at me, and they're like, oh, shit. And they turn off the thing. They flush what's left in my IV out. And now they're sitting there getting everything in me to get me to, they start hooking everything up. They got the oxygen all ready to go just in case I need it. Blood pressure was high. Fever was okay. My oxygen was down to 92. Which, out under 90, they put oxygen on you. They put the tubes on you to breathe. And then they got everything in, and then all of a sudden everything starts, blood pressure starts coming back down. Oxygen level goes up, everything like that. So, Amy, the nurse, Amy is the
unit manager.
Unit manager for the oncology department.
Dang.
That was quick goal.
That was a quick goal. Sorry, we have hockey on in the background.
So she comes up and she's like, yeah, you're looking, she's like, yeah, you, she's like, you don't look normal. So she stayed up there with me to make sure everything was okay. And they got a hold of Dr. Smith. And, I'm like, and Dr. Smith comes up and, you okay? It's like, yeah, I'm okay. She's like, do you want to continue on with your treatment? I said, yeah, as I get the shot of the Benadryl instead of, She's like, yeah, that's what we're going to do, and it's in your record now that is what you are supposed to get from here on out,
But here's the thing. They didn't come out and tell me any of this shit.
No, that's
not one thing. I had no idea this emergency happened. None.
No. And there was a code blue in the...
And there was a code blue on that floor in that general direction, but it wasn't in that room. So I'm a little pissed off right now because nobody came out and said, hey, this happened. It's okay now, but this did happen. This is what we're going to do. I'm sorry.
Go in and see him or whatever.
I should know about this.
Yeah.
I need to know this information because if we go someplace else, I need to fucking know.
Right. So we're going to talk to Dr. Smith.
No, you need to warn her.
I will warn them. I'll go, hey, you might want to warn Dr. Smith that Nancy's pissed. Oops, sorry.
Be careful.
I'm sorry. I hit the camera. Or the phone.
You hit the base. Oh, that's
Excuse
nasty.
me. I can't help it.
You can help how nasty your burps sound. Don't even give me. I know you too well. So that was our second scare.
So that was our second scare. But, everything was fine. Dr. Smith came up and talked to me. And, yeah. So, got all that taken care of. Got my treatment. Came home and took a bath, ate dinner, and slept. So, yeah. So, I was tired. Let's see here.
You weren't allowed in the room with him? No, I'm not.
There's not enough room in the infusion clinic.
Yeah, in the infusion clinic, there's not enough. Basically, the infusion clinic's like one big room. It's almost as big as our living room upstairs. And we have a decent-sized living room. But there are recliners throughout all the room that go all the way around the perimeter of the room, and then there's some in the middle. And then they have like a nurse's station where they watch them.
Right.
So there is no place for me to be in that infusion room.
Right.
So I sit in the waiting room.
Right.
So there's, and I mean, because they have so many people they're treating at one time, most of the time, that every one of those chairs is full. I'm not kidding. Yesterday was a fluke in the fact that all the chairs weren't full yesterday.
Yeah.
But most of the time, all the chairs are full in the infusion clinic. Every week, the chairs are full.
Yeah.
So there is no space for me to be in there. So
I wish you could be in there with me. Make things a lot easier.
Don't forget you got that pillow over there.
Yeah. I'm a little stiff.
Because he's stupid.
Because I'm crazy.
Stupid.
I went for a mile run today.
He's stupid.
And...
What else did you do today?
Well, I ain't done yet.
Before he went for the run.
Before I went for the mile run, I cut the grass and trimmed the grass. And then we went shopping. And then I came home. And then I went for a mile run. And then a mile walk. And then took Cedar for a W. A mile and a quarter W. And yeah, so I'm a little halting today. Just a wee bit.
That sucks. The infusion clinic here is set up differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
the VA.
This is the VA. It's not like your traditional hospital. This is the VA. So medicine a lot more of the time is on what I would call an assembly line. It's assembly line medication. That's how it is. It's how the veterans get treated, and I think that the veterans are actually used to it because that's the way the military runs, assembly line.
It's assembly line, yeah, it is.
So,
well, we got some things in the past since the last
holy
blog.
crap, you have more energy than I have on a good day. Yeah, tell me about it.
I got this. I know it's backwards for you all.
Sorry.
I got that.
It's from, again, our friend Lee.
Yeah, it's from our friend Lee. And it is actually send a smile today, hope, love, and support. And it's got like a little thingy, and then my sponsor is Lee, and then got little thingies on it.
And it looks like somebody actually made the front of it too.
Yeah, it looks like it was colored. That's the front of it, so that's awesome. So thank you, Lee.
Yep. And then you got another letter.
I got another...
which actually brought tears to my eyes. Dylan
Yes.
had me read it, and I don't want you to read it
I'm not
because
gonna read
there's
it,
some
yeah.
personal information
Yes,
in there.
that's important. I got a letter. I'm just going to show it to you real quick.
Okay, quick.
It's actually from Dawn Pratt Woods, and I've known Dawn since we were little kids. And We know we did Girl Scouts together. We ran track and cross country at Stony Brook and at Warren Central. So, and it was just, I really loved it. Thank you, Dawn.
It brought tears to my eyes. It was very sweet.
It was very inspiring. Yeah, very, very inspiring letter. I love it.
And it shows you part of your legacy. Like I've said previously, Dillan wants letters of how he's left a legacy in someone's life. So, and whether you know him, that's what that is.
That's what that was.
But
that was awesome.
If you know him just online, or if you know him in person, or if you know him from a child, or in the army, or anywhere, a handwritten letter is going to mean the world to him.
Typing would be better because that way I can read.
Right, but I'm talking a physical letter as opposed to, something else, because that is something tangible for him to hold on to.
Yeah, if I'm having a bad day, I can go and read one of those letters or something like that.
And our address is in one of the pinned posts, one of the announcement posts now on the group page, so you can find that. If you can't, for some reason, mail something like that, send it to me via Facebook Messenger and I can print it off, or I can copy and paste it. So, yeah. Okay, anyway, back to what you were saying.
And then we got a box. I'll let you take the controls.
Oh my god! This never happens! A man gave a woman a controller! Sorry.
This. Who did we get this from?
This is from Lee.
We done took some things out of it.
So, Lee.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're getting ready to do the unboxing, even though we've already unboxed it.
This is like an ice cream thingy. I love ice cream.
Oh, so we got a lot in this box.
I haven't used any of it yet. It's like ice cream thingy.
It makes like a slushy or something.
Yeah, it makes like a slushy.
Well, you got to show it up to the camera.
It makes like a slushy thingy. So there's the lid. And I got the instructions in here, so...
That's one of the things in this box.
in this box.
There's a lot.
I got...
One of the things we can't get to because we've been using it for one of the cats. Letters. Will you be at PPD? Mm-hmm. I could give you one then. Yes, we're planning on going to PPD at this point.
Yep. We'll have the RV there too in case I need to get cooled off or I need to lay down and take a nap. I got this. It says I can't adult today. Too. That's cool. I like it. I don't adult every day anyway, so. Now she even sent some things for the doggies. So we got some treats for. Oops, I said the magic T word. We got some.
Say the C word. So.
Right. Got some teas for the puppies, so that's great. And
seriously, there is a ton in this box.
Have a giant
crochet hook.
Crochet hook. That's for you.
That's for me.
Because I don't crochet.
No, he's not crotchety like me.
We got some makeup. Angie got some makeup. So Angie got some stuff too. So
yeah, I'm gonna put it up here. Just trying to see. I forget what size hook this is. It doesn't tell me what size hook this is.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Got some. Angie got some yarn.
Yay, yarn! I can make stuff with it. You know what I can do? I could use this and this, and I could do something right now.
And that's what the knitting, the jumbo knit thing came into.
Oh, the crochet hook. It's a size Q. Okay. It's a size Q. That's.
I got a little plushie. It's a hero plushie. It's in a.
I think it might be a pet toy.
I don't know. It might be.
It says people pet. Heroes. So that is a pet toy. See?
Huh.
I think so. Bow wow flip. Yeah, it's a pet toy.
You just got a new toy.
See, so show.
See? He's so cute. He's so cute. So Cedro's got a new toy. Trash. Okay. Got some travel stuff, which is good.
Got some lotions.
Yeah, some lotions because my hands my hands are all better, and so are my feet.
Well, your feet still have some peeling spots.
Yeah, they got some small peeling spots, but not as bad as it was. But my hands are all good. They don't hurt as much. I got some.
Seriously, this box is like.
I got some cute toys.
This is like a Magic 8 Ball.
Yeah, it's a Magic 8 Ball. Yeah, I skip corrections, and it flips up there.
Maybe you need to hold it up straight.
Okay, hold it up straight.
Maybe not.
I keep it.
You're doing it too hard. There we go.
Oh.
Almost!
Oh, almost. Yeah.
Here, let me see if I can show everybody
Yeah.
what it is.
Oh, yes. I don't know what my
Okay,
question
so
is.
we'll show you what it is. So you do it like this.
Yeah.
That's what.
So I like it. It's fun. I like cheeky little games like this. And I got a pool table. I got a pool table. And
That'll be fun for when you're in the hospital.
yeah. And I got a Pikachu puzzle. Pikachu. Pikachu. And we got a cat toy. Oh, I got some more stuff in here.
Yeah, there's more. There's a ton more stuff in there.
Yeah.
I think that's where she got the box from. It's a face mask.
Got a face mask.
That would probably feel good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Those would feel good on your feet too. These, what he's getting ready to show you.
These nice footy thingies. They feel like gel footies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those gel footies. And yeah, gel spa socks. And we got a cat toy, but we've already used it.
Is that everything?
That's everything, baby.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna hand your stuff back then.
Okay.
So you can put it back in the box.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got. So Lee sent all this to us.
So this is awesome.
It's it's really nice because
Thank you, Lee.
it's simple things in life. You learn that it's not the
Expensive stuff.
it's
It's
the
like
thoughts. It's
what? It's like that game, the pool game. I can play that when time comes and I have to be in the hospital for something. Gives me my mind, gives me something to play with. I love toys. So yeah, everybody knows
because he's
that.
a big kid.
Yeah.
He's a big kid now.
Yep.
And as you can see, his mohawk is slowly
Yeah, going away.
dissipating. It's funny. I said he's getting a reverse mohawk.
Yeah.
He's gonna have like a landing strip right here.
And the side's starting to fall out a little
Yeah.
bit too now.
Your eyebrows have stayed on longer than they did before.
Of course. So
But I haven't really looked at your eyelashes.
they're still there.
Yeah, but they're not as
They're
pronounced as
they're not as thick as they used to be.
yeah. So, let's see what else. So he's been he got sick. He got pneumonia, and then Mom's had her own issues.
Yeah, it's been pretty rough for Angie past couple weeks. But my doctors are trying to stay on it. I still get fluids twice a week. I go on Mondays and I get my fluids and chemo if my counts are good, and then I get my fluids
On Thursdays.
on Thursdays. So because the chemo can play a little havoc on your kidneys, but my kidney functions were good, so that's good. That's why I'm drinking a lot of water and Gatorade and
Cedar's looking out the window.
well, not Gatorade, but
We
Powerade.
jumped out a window.
I jumped out a window before.
I was trying to be funny, because she's looking out the
So-
window.
Yeah.
I know, weird, right?
So we're back, and I'm healthy again, so we can do things. We're planning on going to karaoke.
Yeah.
We are planning on going to karaoke this Friday.
It's a $5 cover charge for singers, $1 cover charge for non-singers. There's a really good pizza place right next door, even though I don't know if we'll have the money to get pizza this time.
That's fine. We can just take
We can take our own snacks and food.
They got a microwave.
They have a microwave, they have coffee, they have sodas. The coffee is 50 cents a cup, but it's free refills, and sodas and water are $1, or you can bring your own drinks.
Right. But no alcohol.
No alcoholic beverages.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. It's a really nice, chill place.
We were planning our big trip, but we have to postpone it because we don't know what condition Mom's going to be in. If she's still in this pain, there's no way she can ride in the RV.
There's no way she can even get
into the RV, yeah, let alone ride in the RV.
So, trying to think. So, and our anniversary's coming up.
Yep.
21.
21 years.
Wow.
That's long.
It is.
Tell people how long we've been together, and they're like, "What?"
I mean, how many other marriages have
Yeah.
lasted this long?
It's true.
Most marriages don't anymore. I mean,
But I feel good. Like I said, I feel really good. I hurt in some places, but I'm not. I mean, I'm hurting now because I'm crazy. But
well, they did find a new cancer spot too.
they did.
Remember when they did the back? We haven't done a vlog since they found the one in your back.
Oh yeah, it's in the back of my ribs. It's in my ribs in the back. So yeah. So, but we won't know until we do another bone scan, and we won't know exactly how the liver is doing until we do a liver biopsy.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun. As long as they don't fuck it up again.
No, no, no. We will make sure they check that machine a million fucking times. I'm trying to think of what else. I don't know. My brain is fried. I've been crocheting, and yeah, that's been.
Yeah, I've been working on tissue boxes.
We need help. Financially, we need help. But we also need help physically.
Getting dual pay this month, next in a couple of weeks will help out.
Yeah, but most of that's going to go for insurance.
Most of that's going for insurance and life insurance.
Yeah, life insurance.
Yeah.
But physically, we need help in the fact that we really could use somebody to help with the yard work. I know Dylan loves to mow the yard, okay? I get that. But it's harder for him to do it now. And as much as he hates to admit it, it's harder. We need help.
I have to take more frequent breaks. I mean, before I could sit there and mow the grass all in once and trim it without stopping, you know, besides changing from the lawnmower to the trimmer, and that was it, and get it all done and like that. Now I take breaks when I cut the grass.
Right. And this winter we're going to need help with shoveling, and we don't have a snowblower, and
we can't have a snowblower where the vehicles are parked out anyway.
I know. But I mean, we're going to need help. And I'm a little angry right now because I sent an email to the bishop of my Mormon ward. They say they want to help us out with food. So I was like, can we get some help with, you know, having somebody come and mow the yard or things like that? See, I haven't told you this yet. And, you know, I sent this, oh my gosh, beginning of the month, almost 2 weeks ago, if not more. And so I sent the bishop another email. It's like, I guess we're not getting help for this. And
yeah, because the lady never called you.
No. She and I have been emailing. She and I have been emailing.
Oh, okay.
But I specifically sent the bishop an email asking for help with the yard work, thinking that maybe the young men could come over. You know, somebody. And his reply back was, we said we would help with food. Which means he didn't read the other email.
Yeah,
So I'm pretty much done with the Mormon church at this point. I really am.
Those are nice colors.
Those are colors I would wear too. You know, I already know that they're going to excommunicate me.
Yeah.
Even when he dies, they'll still excommunicate me because I identify as bisexual and I've been in a same-sex relationship. And there needs to be a repentance process. They're going to excommunicate me.
Probably me too.
How are they going to excommunicate you after you're dead? I don't understand how. And the only way I know that they would probably let me rejoin the church is if I have my marriage annulled, and I'm not doing that. So I've got a big thing to deal with. I'm angry. I know we have Community of Christ. And I'm very blessed to have them. But the Mormon church at this point, I love my LDS Mormon friends. And I love the Mormon faith. You guys know that.
Oops, sorry, I hit the thing.
But the Mormon church right now, with everything that they're doing to hurt people,
Yeah.
And not just us. We could really use the help. And I'm not asking for financial help. I'm asking for what they call temporal help. I did ask. And we're not getting it. That is not the love of Christ that I know.
Mm-mm.
So I have a big thing on my plate. And I'm to the point where I'm ready to tell the church, fine, fucking excommunicate me, and I'll probably put it that way. Because I'll try, but I was trying to go through places that I know are supposed to help.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes me angry that they say that they believe Jesus Christ and all this other stuff. But there's this song, If We Are the Body, and I don't know who sings it.
Mm.
Why aren't our hands healing? Why aren't our... You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, if I had my phone, I'd look it up, but it's being charged.
But I feel like right now the Mormon Church is doing everything but what Jesus Christ would do.
Not just us.
Casting Crowns. Thank you, Annie.
Oh.
See, she do who sang it.
Mm-hmm. I love Casting Crowns.
I know. And, it makes me angry. It makes me angry. There's other things, and I'm not going to get to them in this vlog, that are going on within the church that have just happened recently. And it was a man trying to protect children. And they just excommunicated him for speaking out against things that were happening in the church against children. It's very similar to things that have been happening in the Catholic Church regarding children.
Yeah.
So, I keep going back. It's like I keep going back to my abuser. That's the only way I know how to put it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's what I've known for so long. And I've just got to stop. And it's hard. Because I like being Mormon.
Mm-hmm.
I like what the original tenets of the church were. And yeah, I know not everything was perfect about it, and I know there was some stuff that happened.
There's no religion that is perfect.
I know there's no religion that is perfect. But the teaching of helping each other and taking care of one another, whether or not they were members of the church or not, that's what I believe. I believe in a God that tells me that Dillan is the person I'm meant to be with. So I've just got to stop going to the Mormon Church, and I just need to start going back to Community of Christ, and I need to send a letter, and that's going to be a hard letter to write, because I'm done.
That's fine.
They just don't get it. They just don't, and they don't want to get it.
No.
And they wonder why their numbers are dwindling.
Mm-hmm. People are dropping out left and right.
Sorry.
Because of those.
Sorry. But, and my birthday's coming up, which is also our anniversary.
Mm-hmm. This is your weekend.
So we're having my birthday party.
13th?
The 13th. It's going to be a chili cook-off. People have been invited. I've invited a few more people because now it's going to be at a bigger place.
Yeah,
so
that's fine.
I know not everyone's going to be there. It's going to be at the karaoke place that we go to. I'm doing a chili cook-off. So that way we have enough for people to eat. But it'll be fun and, you know, sing and have a chili cook-off, and I'll try to figure out a prize for whoever wins the chili cook-off while voting on who does the best chili. if you would like an invite, please let me know, and I will do my best to try to send you an invite to my party. It's not a huge place where we're going, so I don't want to send out too many invitations. But sorry, I got really emotional and very angry, but I'll probably vlog over on my vlog at some point when I have some time and privacy, which I don't have much of anymore either.
Why is that? Because I'm home?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take one of my pain pills, I'll be out, so there you go.
No, you won't. Not unless you take an Ambien.
I'll take a pain pill, then I'll take one of those, and I'll be out.
And I've got to go downstairs and prep another freezer meal, because that's what I've been trying to do. I'm going to make, I'm going to prep a beef stew.
Yeah. The one we had last time, what was it? The apple
pie pork chops.
Oh, that was good.
It was really good, except Dylan was like, it's missing something. We figured it out. Instead of having, like, I use Splenda for the sweetener instead of the sugar in it. Mom buys something called Waylo Gold. It's dairy-based fructose or berry. I can't remember, but
it's okay for you.
It's better for diabetics and people who do low carb. But it's called Waylo Gold, and so it's like a brown sugar, and so I'm going to put that in next time instead of the Splenda, and I think that would help. And then today, well, late last night at midnight, I put in the slow cooker a French toast casserole thing in the slow cooker, so we had that for breakfast, and it was pretty good. I'm just trying to find meals to make it simpler for all of us.
Yeah, it's like, hey, well, what do we? Oh, we'll just throw this in the crock pot. We don't have to worry about it. It can cook all day. And then we can make a quick veggie with it, and then boom, we're done. It
just makes life a lot simpler, and I'm not standing over the stove cooking and then having to do dishes and everything else. So, yeah. So, if people want to make us freezer meals like that, I've got some ideas, and I can send you some
recipes.
I can send you some recipes of things that we would like to try or have tried. I've got a whole stack down here.
You can even try them.
Yeah, you can even try them. But I've made a whole document, and I'm going to be adding more to it when I can. So
and I'm going to make 2 of them.
Okay, nobody can see your 2.
I'm going to make 2.
There you go.
And it's all in heel.
Yeah, which means he needs to write them down so I can type them up.
We'll make sure we like them.
Well, but we can always tweak the recipes after I type them up.
Yeah.
So, our house is a mess right now, or I'd have people come over and hang out.
Yeah, it's a total mess. We need to work on it this weekend.
But, I've been crocheting, and
me being sick.
And Mom being sick, and I've not been sleeping because between doing stuff downstairs for Mom and doing stuff up here for Dylan, and then staying up late working, because that's what crocheting is right now for me. It's working.
And I feel bad because I was sick. And I couldn't do anything.
Okay.
That's just me.
I need people to yell at him for feeling bad for being sick. Okay? I want you all to yell at him. I give you complete permission. Just be prepared for him to say fuck you when I had to get Oh yeah, let's talk about hold on. I know we were trying to wind down, but today at Meijer I flipped. I flipped. Oh my god. I was calm, well, slightly calm. So we went to Meijer today on Southport Road, which isn't our normal Meijer, mind you. And this is what, 2 o'clock in the afternoon?
About that, yeah.
And we're trying to check out, and they have 2 checkout lanes open. And they're backed up in those 2 checkout lanes.
There's like 5 people in them. Yeah.
And they all had buggies full of carts full. And so we had to go through a self-checkout. Because I don't want him in that store any longer than he has to be, okay? I'm sorry. He just got over pneumonia. He doesn't need another illness, okay? And so we did a self-checkout. Which means you have to bag your own freaking groceries. And everything else. And I hate the self-checkouts because I would scan something, put it on the belt, and it'd be like, it's not on the belt. So I'd have to grab it, put it back on the belt, and then it would be fine. And I did that a few times. I was getting pissed. When the cashier's like, oh, just hit the button that says it's, using your own bag. I'm like, that doesn't work.
No.
And so we get done checking out, and I'm like, I need to see a manager.
Oh, well, who bagged the groceries?
Oh yeah, Dylan bagged the groceries. That's the reason why he doesn't need to be bagging. He doesn't need to be doing this. Okay.
I got out of my little wheelie cart.
He's been using the righty carts because, he's been hurting. But, so I get the manager. Because I'm pissed at this point. At some point, as we're doing this, they opened another checkout. So then they had 3 open. 3. Mm-hmm. That's easier for me to do. Okay, so 3 whole checkouts. 3. And so I'm pissed. I'm livid. In, like, tears, okay? And I'm like, I want to see a manager. Okay, yeah, I know. No, I don't have that. I want to see a manager haircut. I get that. And so a manager comes up, finally. After 2 or 3 minutes, I'm not sure. And she's like, are you the one to see a manager? I'm like, yeah. And I just start crying. I just lose it. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. You guys need more checkout lanes open. I'm crying at this point. Because when I get mad, I cry. I cry at every emotion if you haven't figured out if I'm happy, sad, mad.
And I don't.
And then I have background noise, okay, going on during this conversation with the manager. I'm like, you have 2 checkout lanes open. He's got stage 4 cancer. I don't need to be in here any longer. I don't need this. I had to fight with this register. Well, you don't have to use those. I'm like, what other choice did I have? I need him out of here as soon as possible. In the background, he's being all Dillan. And I turned around, looked at him, and said, I don't need you right now. Just shut up. And he shut up.
I did, see.
Which, he knew that I was to a breaking point. And this manager, she was downright shitty. She kept, instead of saying, we will work better on this, and things like that, no, she kept making excuses. And
you should have asked.
And then she was like, well, you should have asked somebody to open another register. That's not my job as a customer. I'm like, I come to Meijer for the customer service. I could have got this at Walmart. I don't like Walmart, but if I have to start going back to Walmart, I will.
Because if we're getting crappy service, yeah. We're getting service like we do at Walmart.
What's the point
of going to mile if we're going to save more money at Walmart? Because Walmart is cheaper.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Not always. And so I am livid. And Dylan's like, it was like she would not hear me. I'm like, listen. And I'm like, it's your job to listen to me. That is your job. I'm not there's nothing she can do to fix it now, but she needs to hear me. That's her job as a manager, right? I'm not getting loud. I'm not getting...
She was confrontational.
She was very confrontational.
Yeah.
And so we left, and then I got on my phone, and I got on the Meijer app, and I found a phone number for customer service. Well, I started telling them what was going on. They're like, well, let me get you to the store director. Okay. Well, come to find out, the store director is in the building, allegedly. The store director, because they're like, well, this is the store. I'm like, great. Because that's not what I wanted. I wanted to talk to somebody in corporate. But, so the store director, I guess, is in Michigan. So his person right under him was running the store. And I started telling him, he goes, were you just in here and did you just talk to the manager? I'm like, yeah. He goes, well, I brought those cashiers in. And I talked to them. Which, okay, mad props. I'll give him mad. He actually listened to me. He actually freaking listened to me. But I was like, you need to bring that manager in.
She needs to
Dad says she loves you.
I love you too. So I kicked the thing again.
And
I love the puppies. They're so cute.
And I'm like, you need to bring that manager in because she was, she was not
rude
nice.
And confrontational.
Yeah, and I basically laid it out for him. Well, he told me that they're supposed to be getting rid of those big self-checkouts. They'll still keep the little ones, but they're supposed to be getting rid of the big ones, which thank God. But they need to have freaking cashiers. I hate self-checkouts. I hate them. The only time I use them is when I feel like I have no other option. And when you go to a grocery store late at night, they don't give you any other option but to use those stupid self-checkouts. I'm sorry. I need that person there. I need that.
I think if you use a self-checkout at a grocery store or anyplace else, you should get a discount. Because part of that money that you're spending goes to the cashier. And if you're using the self-checkout, that money's not going to the cashier anymore.
And, you know, if I want to bag my own groceries, I'll go to freaking Aldi, okay? I like going to Meijer most of the time, but I don't know if I'll go back to the one on Southport Road.
Mm-mm.
I'll probably end up going to the one on 135 now because I'm just that freaking mad right now. I mean, 2 cashiers, and they're backed up, and the cashiers for the shelf checkout are basically just standing around chit-chatting with one another, looking at their phones and doing everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry. I lost my shit today at Meijer. I did. Worst customer service I've ever had at Meijer.
Mm-hmm.
So, that was my day.
Are you ready to get off here?
Yeah, I think we're done for the night. He's getting, he wants to go, he's tired. He's tired and he wants to go to bed. So he's going to take a pain pill, go to bed. Oh, do you need to change your patch tonight? When did you put it on?
Hell, I don't remember.
You're going to have to start keeping better track of this or writing
Saturday.
it down. So Saturday into Sunday, Sunday into Monday, Monday into Tuesday.
Okay, I gotta change my patch.
He's got to change his patch. So, we're going to get off here for now. Thank you again. We need help. We have the GoFundMe page, which is pinned to the announcements on this group. We also need physical help with things like yard work, some housekeeping possibly. In the wintertime, snow removal. So, please, 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 please share our GoFundMe page. Please, please, please let us know if you can physically help. Okay? I think that's it for now.
Mm-hmm.
And so we will talk to you guys later. We love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.